Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop Culture. Today we're going over the Brooklyn-based duo called Great Good Fine Okay and their second album called Great Good Five Okay. So this is their second album, even though there's been a lot of mixed. I've been kind of confused over the direction of which one was an EP, which one isn't, due to the fact that a couple of the EPs have 8 tracks on them. Meanwhile, the 2017 album 3 had 8 albums as well, or 8 songs as well, but it was called an album. So this is the same thing too. It has 8 tracks, but album. So I'm going to call it an album because that's what it's called. So I'll go for it with that until something's said different. But it seems like they're going off of 1, 2, 4, 3 kind of thing. Hence the 5 okay instead of fine okay. So I really love this guys. I think this guy's really good. I love the vocals of John Sandler. He's the vocalist and a main singer, and then you have, which I'm gonna butcher this completely, Luke Morlman. He is pretty much does everything else with all like the instruments, the production, and all that kind of fun stuff. So he does that, and I really like these guys. I came across them actually back when they started with We're Not Going Home or I'm Not Going Home. I really love that sound. I love the song, and I pretty much just followed them throughout the full time. And they've always released songs that just really great. So, and as things is going on, they actually added more like depth to their songs too, which is really cool. I love it when you go from already having some depth to going further to where they have, God, so much glare today. It must be because of the sun. There's a lot of depth to it now, and it's just climbed as it went on. Each EP had a little more serious talk and more things they want to talk about. And so I love that it keeps on rising and rising. So this one is pretty much in this peak of that, like, sensitivity, and definitely they kind of lean more into talking about more relationships. So it may be in this direction it's based off of real life. I don't really know. But let's go over this album. It's actually a pretty decent album. Very short, and I love when albums are pretty short and straight to the point. And I feel like this one definitely does that. So this album pretty much seems like it's talking about one relationship, and the relationship has gone back and forth between a lot of insecurities. It seems like the topic of this album's insecurities and being present. So we go off, which is, I can do this full on album now, so without kind of cutting through each song, or not cutting through each song, but pretty much going through. I can go through each song instead of kind of just pick and choosing my favorites. So we start off with So Far So Good, which is I starred and I really like, and I love the sound. I've pretty much heard all of these songs except for Opposite Attract and and that's pretty much it. I heard the other songs, so I pretty much know how I feel about the songs already, but I haven't really I don't know the lyrics directly, so now this time around is me actually listening to the lyrics while knowing the songs that I'm doing. So this one, So Far So Good, pretty much talks about the idea of overthinking a relationship and thinking that is this gonna go right, or is this gonna go the other way, if it's gonna just go out of craziness, or am I just overthinking it? Which is he's testing out both possibilities with am I overthinking who we are because I'm overtired analyzing how we got this far. So he's not really sure. He's loving what's going on, but he's not really sure how it got this far, how it became this great. So he's doubting it. He's like, what if I lose it? What if it goes wrong? And stuff like that. Let me try something really quick. This doesn't really change anything. So it's definitely from outside. Excuse the glare from my glasses. You can barely see my eyes, but yeah. I'm gonna keep trucking along. So the next song is Could Be Us featuring Emily Burns. I love Emily Burns. This one talks about the wanting the relationship to last. So not only is he thinking about like, how is this thing being a thing, but now he wants to make sure it stays a thing. So he says, am I gonna feel better when I speak up? Got me so nervous when I see you. Pretty much there's a piece of it where he hasn't really expressed his full vision of this relationship. So I think that he wants to say it and say like, hey, I want this to last for a while, for a long time. I want this to be very long lasting. Do, 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 do. And they'd use a reference. Like, remember that couple that we saw in the park? They uh, asked me, or you asked me if we could make it to that far. I didn't say it, but I felt it in my heart. That could be us. So pretty much he knows there's a space that might be between both of them, that they might be agreeing to the same thing, that they want to continue this on, but they're both kind of scared to say it, kind of thing. Um, Going into the next one, which is kind of, it starts to turn a little different ways, where it goes into 2020. This one talks about wanting the ex wants to try again, but the guy isn't having it. But it could be, honestly, it feels like it starts off like that, but it actually it opens a little bit more to, they are in a relationship, but they don't want to try anymore. So it goes, or he doesn't want to, at least. So it goes, yeah, we're not getting any younger now. Don't tell me that you're ready to change or ready to try, because it's 2020. So it seems like in this situation, actually, let me break down on one more thing, and then I can explain the full on picture. So he says, back then, remember when in 2010, it almost ended on the subway where you begged me to be patient. So pretty much in this direction, it seems like there's been a 10-year relationship going on, and a 10-year kind of back and forth of just drama relationship going on, and to the point that they almost broke up in 2010. Oh, maybe more than 10 years, since 2010. It must have been something happening beforehand, or maybe that's the same year they got together and the same year they were going to break up. But it seems like he's thinking about the fact that he's not getting any younger, and maybe this is not the direction he wants to be in, due to the fact that they're maybe too toxic to each other. But he says this then. He says, so good, but the timing was bad. We can't keep what we never had, but we held on way too long. 10 years is actually very long. So yeah, maybe if that's too long to them, then yeah, it's very long. So yeah. So that's just about that song. I do like that sound of the production. It sounds really nice. Real is the next one. I really, really love the sound in this one. This one actually goes backwards into wanting the partner to be comfortable to be real, to just be comfortable to be open with the guy. And so his mission is to do so. He literally says so. Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, this is it. I'm gonna make it my mission to help you open up. Don't be afraid of what you feel. You know I got you. I just want you to be real. Pretty much, it's self-explanatory. Opposites Attract is the next song, the one song I don't know. And this one was okay. The song is pretty much talking about the idea of them having a lot of opposites, and literally opposites attract. But he knows that they have great chemistry no matter what is going on. So the idea is that he's like, as they must have broken up or something, because he's like, you're gonna be back because opposite attracts, and we really have something really, really good going on. So I know that even when you're leaving, you're just gonna come back because of the chemistry we have is too good. Progress is the next song. This one talks about the wanting to get back together, his side of wanting to get back together and do better with the relationship, due to the fact that he was pretty much very selfish in the relationship. He's like, you told me I'm selfish. I tried but couldn't help it. Now I want the best for you. I'm sorry that I tested you. I know it wasn't fair, but back then I didn't care. I want to make it up to you. I think that's progress. Have some reason I have an issue with the part where it says I think that's progress. It's like him telling himself, like telling her, like, I think it's progress, and she's like, I think I'll be the judge of that. I feel like in that situation it's kind of weird, but yeah, it seems like they're both, once again, I guess opposites attract and whatever, because they seem to want to get back together with each other in opposite situations. You Don't Look at Me the Same, featuring Yoki Lore. This one is a good one too. This one actually talks about the idea that the partner doesn't look at him the same. And he goes, got too comfortable, thought that we were good, didn't think that love would fluctuate. Pretty much the idea that he didn't know that sometimes you're not going to really be in love with the person, blah, blah, blah. And then you go into the But in this direction, it seems like it's a little more serious. I recognize that tone when you say my name because you don't look at me the same. I don't know why the light is missing from your face. Hopefully, it's lost, not erased. So he's hoping that there's still a chance that they'll be together again, and we'll fix what's going on in the situation. And then goes into See Me Here, See Me Now, featuring John Splithoff. This one is about just upset that the partner's not being present, and he says, why can't we get it in the open? Why can't you be here in the moment? You love to give up, but I keep hoping. You see me here, you see me now. I love the production. The production is really, really good, and this one kind of talks about that, where it's just like now the partner's not present. So it seems like they both have a lot of issues going back and forth, with one being selfish, another one not being present, and then another one not really saying what they feel, while the other side has been complete. Did I say the selfish part? It just seems like they're not really feeling each other in this situation. So my unsolicited opinion would just cut it off. Anyway, that's pretty much what I got for this album. I think they did it again. Naturally, they do a good album. I give this one an 8 out of 10. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought. Let me know if you know these people. If you have any little fun facts about them, if you've seen them live, please let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell too. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.